A good day to everyone. Yes, I'm in a hotel room right now in Japan, and I'll be going on board in a few days. But this video is not about me going on board, but rather for discussing the different engine names. If you haven't reached the end of my part 2 of the engine room VLCC tour, I've discussed it already there. And to those of you who have not watched it until the end, this one is for you because this video is primarily devoted to discussing the meaning between the different engine names. So let's get started. The engine model which I'll be discussing is the engine of my previous vessel, which was built last year, 2020. Its model is MAN B&W 7G80 ME-C 9.5. Let's start with the meaning behind those names. Well, for MAN B&W, it states that the name of the maker and varies for some cases wherein the engine has different makers like Kobe Mitsubishi or Catmac, which is Caterpillar. Next up is the 7, which states the number of cylinder the engine has. And after that, we have the stroke and bore ratio with G, meaning that the engine has an ultra long stroke, followed by an S, which means the engine has a super long stroke. And if the engine model has an L as a stroke bore ratio, it means it has a long stroke. And if it has a K, it means it has a short stroke. After the stroke bore ratio, we have the measurement of the diameter of the piston in centimeters. So in my model, we have an 80 centimeter diameter of the engine piston. Next up is the engine series, which varies from ME and MC. ME meaning it is electronically controlled, and with MC, it means that it is camshaft controlled. After that, we have the engine design, which varies from B and C, with C meaning compact engine, and with B meaning the exhaust valve is controlled by the camshaft. And lastly, the mark number. So in some cases, there are letters following the mark number of the engine name. Those letters correspond to the injection concept of the engine. So if it's blank, it means that the engine uses fuel oil only. If it has GI, it means that it's gas injection methane. If it's GIE, it's gas injection ethane. If it's LGIM, it's liquid gas injection methanol. And if it's LGIP, it's liquid gas injection LPG. So I hope you learned something from this video. Stay tuned for my going on board vlog, because in a few days, as I said, I'll be going on board here in Japan. Thank you for watching, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.